fighting against corruption, not before 15 years, 20 years before. But these allegations, it's not allegation, it's with the proof, with the evidence, was presented about 20 years back. It is still there. So we are meeting after 15 years. So that's the situation here. No,
I want to make one more point regarding this Subramanian. When he was a law minister under the Chandrasekhar government, he was a person who sabotaged the Bofors case. He sabotaged the Bofors case and one of the most corruption cases. And he used his powers to sabotage the Bofors case when he was a law minister of India.
I want your take, sir. Before a year or two, Priyanka Gandhi had made one of the victims in this assassination in the jail. So I want your take on that as a Congressee, that what Priyanka did was right or wrong.
Action. It is her own right. It is her own right to meet them, but we don't know why she met or no. We really know why.
He's saying that he's still pursuing the case with Sonia Gandhi now that she's in power. When was the latest that he followed up with Sonia Gandhi on this particular case?
ஐந்து வருடங்களுக்கு முன்னால் திரும்பவும் நான் சோனியா காந்தியை பார்த்தேன். நான் ஏன் சோனியா காந்தியை பார்க்க விட்டுட்டேன்னு சொன்னாங்க, இந்த பர்டிகுலர் கேஸ்ல ஃப்ரம் த பிகினிங் இதுல இருக்கக்கூடிய உண்மைகளை எல்லாத்தையுமே அழிக்கிற வேலையை செய்தவர் இப்ப இருக்கிற ஹோம் மினிஸ்டர் மிஸ்டர் பி சிதம்பரம். நரசிம்மராவ் கவர்மெண்ட்ல இந்த அசாசினேஷன் சம்பந்தப்பட்ட எல்லா கமிஷனுக்கும் ஹெல்ப் பண்றதுக்காக ஒரு மினிஸ்டர் டெப்யூட் பண்றாங்க. அந்த மினிஸ்டர் பி சிதம்பரம். இப்ப மன்மோகன் சிங் பிரைம் மினிஸ்டர் வருகிற போது சிதம்பரம் காங்கிரஸ் பார்ட்டியிலேயே கிடையாது. ஆனா மினிஸ்ட்ரியில நம்பர் 2 பொசிஷன் கொடுத்து அவரை பைனான்ஸ் மினிஸ்டர் போட்ட உடனே எனக்கு டவுட் வருது, ஏன் இந்த சந்தேகத்துக்குரியவரை இந்த கவர்மெண்ட்ல செகண்ட் பொசிஷன் கொடுக்கறாங்க. அதுக்கு பின்னால் நான் சோனியா காந்தியை பார்க்கிற போது அந்த போட்டோ நான் வச்சிருக்கேன். அவங்க என்ன சொன்னாங்கன்னா, ஒரு மிஸ்ஸஸ் அர்ச்சனா டால்மியா அவங்க பிஏன்னு சொல்லி அவங்களை அழைச்சு இவங்க கிட்ட பேசுங்கன்னு சொன்னாங்க. நான் உங்ககிட்ட போய் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்றேன். சரி, நான் அந்த மேடத்துக்கிட்ட நான் சொல்றேன், பிறகு உங்களுக்கு இன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுவோம்னு சொன்னாங்க. பட் அதுக்கு பின்னால எந்த கம்யூனிகேஷன் கிடையாது.
He met Sonia Gandhi around 2006 and he dropped the idea of meeting her. After that is that after she has great confidence in P. Chidambaram, making him given a great position, because he feels that Chidambaram is a person who actually corrected the files that was on record of the files of the investigation, key files. So he dropped he actually lost his confidence that this can go on the right track. So he stopped meeting her. After he tried, but he was asked to meet on Archana Dalmia, the PA, and he explained everything, his concerns to that particular person, and he didn't really know what happened after that.
So Archana Dalmia is who?
Sonia's PA.
Yeah. Do you have solid proof that P. Chidambaram was responsible for tampering evidence and?
Proof கொடுக்க வேண்டியது
No, but why do you feel? Why do you feel?
Doubt is so.
So I want to clarify.
Chidambaram and
I want to answer for saying. When Burma Commission was appointed for the secretarial officers. Subsequently, when Jain Commission was appointed, the Jain Commission seek the original order of the Burma Commission's appointment, regarding the appointment. The file got the file from the department itself. They have missed the file. And Burma appointed a committee to inquire into the file. For the Burma's Commission's appointment file. Before the Jain Commission, Chidambaram deposed before the Jain Commission. When one of the secretary deposed before the commission, the Verma Commission's appointment file was not written, was not the original file that he deposed before the Jain Commission. And when P. Sarparam deposed before the commission, he admitted that it was a doctored file that we have produced before the Verma Commission. Verma Commission, he himself admitted before the Jain Commission. He submitted a doctored file about the Verma Commission appointment before the Jain Commission.
In what authority had he submitted? He was not a Home Minister then.
He was a state minister.
A deputy home minister.
Deputy Home Minister. This on the assassination. Rajiv Gandhi assassination. If you share for it,
So you can speak in Tamil, I understand Tamil.
No, but we don't. We don't.
See, the Tamil sentiments does not approve the assassination of Rajiv Gandhi. Nobody wants Rajiv Gandhi. No leader should be killed in the Tamil land. That is the sentiments of the Tamil people. But particularly we are talking about the Rajiv Gandhi assassination. There are some lapses. They must be taken into account, and the real investigation should be brought, and real countries should be brought into account. That is our that is what we have said.
The context in which I asked this question is that I've been to Kudankulam, and from what I hear from the people who are leading the protest against the nuclear plant, is that the policies of the central government have always, towards Tamil people, have always been viewed through the prism of this particular assassination. So my question to you is, why is there such a feeling among Tamil people that, as you said, that they have been burdened with this guilt of the assassination? Why is there such a feeling?
Oh, I can't understand.
Okay.
Shall I ask you this? Shall I answer this question? See, of course, there is though the Tamil community didn't approve the Rajiv Gandhi assassination, but you should understand that there is the largest and very cruel oppression that went on after the assassination. And every youth who got sympathetic to the Tamililam cause was investigated, was coerced by the investigation agencies. And almost everything, you can't able to speak of the basic rights of the Tamil, and immediately you will be termed as a supporter of LTT or XYZ. And immediately you will put under the investigation. We ourselves faced these things in the early days of the college days. A very innocent, very youth people, we faced so many suppression that time. And over a period of time after this 2009 genocide, of course, we realized that the policies are not good enough to uphold the humanity that was promised by the Indian Constitution. So that is the feeling that is running large into the minds of Tamil. But it is never against, it's never in support of violence or any kind of assassination. Of course, you should understand that after the Rajiv Gandhi assassination, Congress coalition won the major seats. Not even the UP, not even the Bihar, not even Madhya Pradesh, not even Rajasthan. But it is in Tamil Nadu that voted in favor of Congress. So you should understand the mind of a Tamil. They never supported the violence, but the moment they talk rights of them, be it on a Kaveri issue, or be it a fisherman issue, be it anything, they will be branded as that you are a Tamil fanatic. You can't speak anything in favor of rights. If you look at a Hogenical water issue, water is supposed to be pumped from the Tamil Nadu side, but there is a problem from the Karnataka side. But the media in the North India, that they are registered the thing, not I'm not accusing the entire media, but section of the media saying that Tamil fanatism is running high, saying that to uphold the Tamil cause and all, Tamil fanatism is running high. It's simply that we are taking water from our part, from the Hogenical, from Tamil Nadu side. But the protest was there on the Karnataka side. So this is the kind of a thing that actually blocked the real concerns of the Tamil people. If the Kudankulam, look at the Kudankulam, it's about hundreds of villages that is with anti-nuclear protest there. But that is not covered here. But women and children, I was there about 4 days back there. I came from there. I saw women and children who came and sit over past a month there. But that was not covered. It's not, we are running all the kind of projects. You can't even show one incident that is violent, which came out of intolerance towards other ethnic groups or other people of India. Not one incident, you cannot refer that. When I was in college, Kannadigas beaten Tamils, my relatives were beaten in Bangalore, their properties were burned down. But in my college, I saw my friends, my classmates were Kannadigas. They were there. But we were friends till date. Not even one violent incident is registered that time when about tens of people were killed in Bangalore. So that is the kind of people that we are, but that was not portrayed all the time when we talk about, oh, you people are supporting LTT, you people Tamil, you are terrorists. So that actually killed the real cause, and now that rhetoric of the state blocking the investigation of the real conspiracy that was behind Rajiv Gandhi and the threat for the nation is still there.
After the assassination of Rajiv Gandhi, the Tamil community should come together to raise their voice against the injustice done to the Tamil community by the government of India. And after the rejection of the clemency petition of these three people, the Tamil unity is more strengthened now. The Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu passed a resolution in the Tamil Nadu Assembly to commute the sentence of these three people to life sentences because of this observance in the Tamil community. Because of this observance of this Tamil community, we are appealing to the central government to commute these sentences of these three people. That is a resolution passed by the Chief Minister himself in Tamil Nadu Assembly. And the same thing is going on in Kudangalam. It is against the will of the Tamil people. The Indian government pushed the dangerous atomic project on these people, and the people are fighting. And regarding the fisherman issue also, the central government is very indifferent to the concern of the Tamil people. So the entire, and the Jail Commission pointed out, the entire Tamil community is blamed for Rajiv assassination. The entire community used to be blamed for the assassination of Rajiv Gandhi. That was a report given by the jail. So the Tamil community itself is really wounded at the injustice done by the government of India.
Very briefly, would like to know from you, are you demanding the suspension of the death penalty of all the three?
Definitely, we want to. We want to abolish the death penalty throughout India. Not only three people. We are against the death penalty.
It's not started. See, this is not started now. It started long back. This battle for anti-death penalty started long back. Even my college school days itself. Now it gained a moment. Now it got the attention of the media. So it's not only for three people. We know that in death penalty in India, only the scapegoats are hanged, and most of the cases, and the poor people who couldn't be able to fight their cases. So we want the death penalty to be stopped.
You have made allegations against Mr.Subramanian, Swamy, and against Mr. Chidambaram. How much influence do you think they had on influencing the decision in the clemency petitions made by Thirumurugan and Veluchamy?
Information from the Home Ministry.
President mercy petition dismiss பண்றதுக்கு என்ன லீகலா வச்சிருக்காங்க கேட்டா ஹோம் மினிஸ்ட்ரி அவங்க அட்வைஸ் படி சொல்லணும். ஆனா ஹோம் மினிஸ்ட்ரி கவுன்சில் ஆஃப் மினிஸ்டர்ஸ் உட்கார்ந்து அவங்க டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணி அதுக்கு பின்னால சொல்லணும் இருக்கு. நான் ரைட் டு இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் ஆக்ட்ல ஹோம் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டுக்கு ஒரு லெட்டர் போட்டேன். அது என்னன்னா, இந்த கவுன்சில் ஆஃப் மினிஸ்டர்ஸ் மீட்டிங் எந்த தேதியில எந்த டேட்ல எந்த இடத்துல நடந்துச்சு, அதுல அட்டெண்ட் பண்ண மற்ற அதர் கேபினட் மினிஸ்டர்ஸ் யார் யார் நான் கேட்டேன். அது அவங்க அனுப்பிச்சிருக்காங்க. அந்த லெட்டர்ல எந்த மினிஸ்டரும் அந்த மீட்டிங்ல அட்டெண்ட் பண்ணல, ஹோம் மினிஸ்டர் மாத்திரமே அவர் அட்வைஸ் படி நாங்க பிரசிடென்ட்டுக்கு நாங்க ரெக்கமெண்ட் பண்ணோம்னு சொல்றாங்க. இது சட்டப்படியும் தர்மப்படியும் இது ஒண்ணு நடந்ததே கிடையாது. இது ஒன்னே போதும், சிதம்பரத்துக்கு ஒரு இன்டென்ஷன் இருந்திருக்கு, மோட்டிவ் இருந்திருக்கு. இவர்களை தூக்க போட்டுட்டா இந்த பிரச்சனை இதோட புடிச்சிருவோம் அப்படின்னு அவர் நினைக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு ஆதாரமா நினைக்கிறேன். அது இந்த ரைட் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் ஆக்ட்ல அவங்க கொடுத்த அந்த பதில்.
Yeah, can you translate?
So he asked what is the legal practice to reject a mercy petition by the president is that the president will refer the case to the minister, home minister, and the council of ministers have to take a call on the mercy petition and have to correspond their opinion to the president. That is the procedure, that was the law. When he got an RTI, he asked a question to the Home Ministry, when was the Council of Ministers meeting was happening? And he got the information that there is no Council of Ministers meeting has happened. And it's just a Home Ministry that opinion, that gave opinion to reject the mercy petition. And there was no Council of Ministers happened, that he got RTI report with them. So this shows that P. Chidambaram has got an intention to hang these people because he bypassed the procedures.
So when was this RTI? So then due process was not followed. So how a mercy petition can be rejected? If the process is that Council of Ministers meeting has to be there, and if it has not happened, so then
that's what our question.
When was the RTI filed?
When was the RTI
filed, and when he got the response?
30th September 2011.
Okay.
About a month back.
A month back.
Yeah.
One moment. When Indira Gandhi was assassinated and Satwan Singh, Bian Singh were hanged, Sikh community as such did not come in demanding mercy to the assassins. Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated, none of from Maharashtra came forward asking for the mercy to the assassins. Why is it that now it's getting completely painted as if the entire Tamil community is getting hurt because 3 Tamilians are getting hanged?
It is because they are innocent. As simple as that. In Mahatma Gandhi's case, it's clearly no, he is the killer. And the same is with Indira Gandhi. But with him, with Rajiv Gandhi, assassins are dead. Only the conspiracy was left. So the real conspirators have to be brought before the court. We are in the real interest of the understanding what was behind the Rajiv Gandhi assassination. We are asking the question, who is the real conspirator? But not these people.
Though it is called as mercy petition, really it is not a mercy petition. It is a right petition constituted to the president. It is a right petition. That is, we are making use of the right, not for mercy. Though it is called mercy petition, it is a right. President has a right to decide whether to hang or not. It is a right given by the constitution to the president. So we are making use of this constitution to release the people. It is not a mercy. It is our right.
So our question to the nation is that, see, whatever that comes out of Tamil Nadu, the rights, is being covered up, it's been claimed that you are part of an LTD or sympathizer of LTD, and the entire thing is, the entire person is thrown away to the dustbin. The same thing is what happening here also. Whatever that we are trying to say that we are doing a campaign against death penalty, saying that LTD sympathies are doing the anti-death penalty. But there are strong critics of LTD people also involved in the campaign. But it is there, it's a civil society that stands up for Tamil people. The 3 innocent people who spent already 20 years in the prison are going to be hanged. No humane community cannot accept this. No civil community cannot accept this. It is not the Amnesty International. No, it's not.
The difference here is that here you are calling them innocent, but the Supreme Court of India, the highest judicial authority of the nation, has convicted them.
Yeah.
So if I am saying that I am completely ridiculing the judicial procedure, whatever happened in the Supreme Court.
No, let me clarify your point. Supreme Court, unfortunately, fortunately, never take the self-confession which is made in the police station or under the police. But in this case, these 3 people or 7 people, their confessions made under the Tada Court, under the police, was considered as a confession, and based on that is what the death sentence was given. It was clearly bypassing of the judiciary. Where the question rises, they were never given. That's what the terrorism repeatedly asking. The question is that the justice was denied to them.
But that was the provision of the Tada.
And also Supreme Court said Tada didn't attract in this case. This is a verdict given by the Supreme Court. This case did not attract Tada. The motive is only to kill the Rajiv Gandhi, not to destabilize this country. If you inquiry, if you conduct the case under the Kada, it should be to destabilize this country. But the accused are the only motive is to kill the Rajiv, so it is doesn't attract Kada. That is the judgment given by the Supreme Court. But the same Supreme Court take the confession under the Kada. That is the contradiction we find out.
Supreme Court is not guided by the Tara, I believe. So Supreme Court is.
Yeah.
So I want to get the Chief Justice K.T. Thomas, who inquired this case, now appeal to the government or appeal to the people not to hang all these people, all the three people. This is not just. I have been forced to give this verdict. I was in the position like Jesus crucified, by some blood. So I was at the position that was my position. So now I am appealing to the humanity not to hang to all these people. And one more, the CBI Director Karthikeyan, who inquired into this case, now appealed to the country not to hang all the three people. Now he appealed to the country. And Sonia Gandhi itself gave a memorandum to the President K. Narayanan that these convicts should not be hanged. This is her appeal to M.K. Narayanan. He already appealed to M.K. Narayanan. And one of the presiding officer of the CBI, Rahotaman, he conducted the entire inquiry. He said, no one should know who made the belch bomb that killed the Rajiv Gandhi. That is yet to be not desired. Yet to be discovered who made the belch bomb. But they told Mr. Paradivalan gave battery to the belch bomb, and that was the only accusation made out of confession, and that was the only reason he is under the death row now. So the justice who inquired in this case wanted to give them commute. And the CBI Director himself doesn't want to hang down. And Sonia Gandhi, she shares of doesn't want to hang down. That is what we are basing these ideas to the community. That is what they are saying now.
Opposing death penalty on humanitarian grounds.
Yeah. Right now, sir.
Because
No, oppose death penalty for anything.
It is proved in court.
No, it's not proved in the court, that's not the question.
Supreme Court has convicted them.
No, convicted is delivered because they were denied of appeal of High Court or a magistrate court, then it went to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court advanced to the Tada Court confession, which is not on the judicial form. So that's where the question rises. The justice was denied to them, so we're asking the justice. We're asking the justice what we are fighting for that.
But even when they are seeking commutation now in the Madras High Court in their petition, they are not seeking it, saying that they are, because the Supreme Court has already convicted them. They are saying that the delay in execution has been inordinate and that is inhuman. That is the ground that they are citing for seeking mercy or clemency from the President.
See, judicial fight is a different platform altogether. Human rights fighting the political fighting is a very different platform. We are saying from the day one there is no proper judicial process is given. Even now, we have a skeptical opinion about the entire process. But how the judicial fight can be taken up, it can be decided only by the lawyers. We can't do that. But it's our fight as a human rights activist that we are doing our fight in this platform. We want the people to understand these people where the justice was denied to these people. It's quite unfortunate because you can't apply, you can't go beyond appeal beyond a Supreme Court. That's the point here. But Supreme Court haven't followed the process that's been doing for the past 50 years or so. This is the only case that accepted the confession made under the police. It never. That's not a process.
So May 17 movement is against death penalty. So they have their own campaign besides these three.
Yes. Any more questions?
இது வந்து உண்மையா பொய்யா எது பண்ணல இதை எழுதுறதுக்கு அவருக்கு பிளாக் கேட்ஸ் பாதுகாப்பு இந்தியன் கவர்மெண்ட் அவுட்.
Subramanian Swamy in his book stating that if you investigate Sonia Gandhi and her mother Bauravina and Arjun Singh, Margaret Alva, then the real conspiracy will come to the limelight. It's none other, Mr. Subramanian Swamy stated in his book, he's written in his book, that was published about 10 years before.
What is the title of the book?
Rajiv Gandhi கொலை விடை கிடைக்காத வினாக்களும் கேட்கப்படாத கேள்வி.
Rajiv Gandhi assassination, the unanswered questions, and the questions that was never asked. Who got elected from Mumbai, probably you can write
started his career from
started his career, so-called career from Mumbai. So it's up to Subramanian Swamy to come to a democratic platform to open up a discussion. Is what his demand for us. Thank you, Varun.